Angel caught on camera, or what was it? I'm going to let you decide. I'm going to show you the picture here. You can also go to Landria Onkka on Instagram where I posted it there. Hurricane came through. I took a walk this morning to see if there was any damage. I took some pictures. I'm going to share something with you because some things are going to start happening more and more. I keep saying this in my videos, and now I have some physical proof for you. You want to watch this one? You're going to love it. And then I want to help you to participate in some amazing things. Angels, things unseen, becoming seen. Let's go. Welcome to Landria Onkka on YouTube. Here to help you break through the fears, live an amazing life. Okay, I had something this morning that happened to me that's unexplainable. And it doesn't look like something that the camera just picked up that is, you know, the green light that you see, or something weird, or some globe, that orb that is really just a reflection of light. What I'm about to show you is unexplainable, but I think I know what it is. So take a look right here. Now notice the streak going upward that is brighter at the tip of where it passed through, and then other phenomenon below it that streaked over this tree. Pretty cool, huh? You can go to Instagram and see it there. Now, what I want to ask you is, you know, do you often catch, or once in a while catch something like this and, you know, it's something else? And I've had people on my videos say, oh, there was something in the background, and I happen to know it was a reflection of a car going by or a mirror or something else. Last night we had Hurricane Elsa was getting supercharged, and it was heading exactly straight for where I just moved to here in Florida. Last night I placed a circle of protection around where I live, this whole town, this whole city. And I enclosed us in a circle of light and protection so that this hurricane that's coming through, it was a tropical storm, but it was gaining speed and was going to go to a level 2, all right? So it didn't hit us. It didn't hit us. It actually hit all the way around, and the electricity in St. Petersburg all the way down the coast is out. We are not only unscathed, but I just went for a walk around the golf course and the beach, and I literally couldn't tell that anything had happened. No sign whatsoever. Now I want to ask you something. What did you think when you saw that photo? I took pictures of the golf course, of the bay. You can go on my Facebook page to see those. And also trees. The trees here are amazing. So that picture that you saw was me taking a picture of a beautiful tree. And I actually talk to them, tell them how beautiful they are. And I communicate with them. I actually feel energy off of the trees. When I took that photo, I did not see what you saw in that photo until I got home. Now the fact that there's a streak, something's moving up, is not a reflection, and then something was moving down. There was movement with light happening in that photo, which tells me it wasn't some reflection of something. I do believe this is an unknown phenomenon, and I think it's positive and beautiful. These things are happening more and more. The video about the veil coming down, and that we are now communicating with dimensions that we normally don't have access to on a daily basis. We're being allowed now, through our own raising of our frequencies, to experience some amazing things. And the less afraid we are of these, the more they will come into our lives and we will benefit from them. Now, I talked about aliens. Now, you know, some of you might have thought, oh, she's really gone too far. You can never go too far. Where is that line? Where do we draw that line between what's possible and what's not? Because a few years ago, or, you know, a couple decades ago, you know, if you talked about aliens, you were cray-cray, you got locked up. And now, we're seeing them. Thousands of people have seen them. Let's just look up the Phoenix Lights. You know, half of the state, thousands of people witnessed a fleet of them. They're making themselves known, as are all those things in those dimensions. They're coming through from dimensions. That's how they blink out. They're not always, you know, taking off. Sometimes they blink in and out of dimensions. I believe that what I saw today on that photograph was some kind of spirit form, a positive, beautiful one that was showing itself and dancing. You can start to see things like this. Now, I invite you guys to start taking pictures. And if you have something to share, let me know. We're going to try and eliminate any possible issues with light or reflections or things like that, because most of the photos that have that in there, that's all they are. Now, I have photographed orbs. I was at a Dr. Joe Dispenza retreat, advanced retreat. We were also on a golf course. I saw many things out there that I photographed that appeared to be orbs, but I knew weren't. I also got some pictures of blatant orbs. And that was during a meditation, a mass meditation of about 2,000 of us. And there's power in that. So you have to really take a good hard look at some things and that are captured, voice and photographs on the digital cameras, on our iPhones or whatever you've got, can be captured, but we may not see them. Why don't we see them? That photograph has no consciousness, so to speak. It has its energy, it's alive, but it doesn't have the same consciousness that we do. So we are also extremely dense. So the eyes and our brain and, you know, much of what we are as human beings doesn't always have the capabilities to see these things. If we did, and we were seeing, we'd see them all day and we couldn't function. So therefore, we are able to see them captured on equipment that's very sensitive, more sensitive than we are. And so it's capturing things that we can't, which is a lot of fun. And these things, by the way, totally in control of who they show themselves to. It's not like, oops, I got caught. It's like aliens. If they don't want you to see them, you won't. All right? That's why some of you have told me that you've seen aliens, especially, or craft. Especially up in Norway. I saw a documentary, and it's unbelievable how many people up in Norway are seeing things. These remote areas. Alaska gets a lot of them because it's easier for them to hang out there in these beautiful remote areas than here, where we lock missiles on them. Hello, that's cray-cray. Are you seeing angels? Are you experiencing things? Let's talk about it. It's okay, you're not cray-cray, and we're not this small group of weirdos, you know, tree huggers. Guess what? Everybody has these capabilities, and the people that think that's crazy are still in the density of believing that the material world is all there is. Right? Everything is God. Everything is God. Everything is the power and the energy of God. What does that mean? It holds unlimited power. It's just an individual expression. So we as human beings have chosen a lower, dense frequency to experience the things here that we are not when we're outside of our bodies. And it's amazing. I want you to celebrate it. This is one of the most amazing time periods ever on the planet. There's never been a better time to be here, because we do have technology, because we are opening up to what is possible, because we do have experiments that have proven, quantum physics has proven now. It's not just hearsay or some philosopher or prophet preaching things. We have actual proof that our thoughts are changing the material world, the events. Everything is controlled by our thoughts, because behind those thoughts are your beliefs. Now, I'm very open. I'm like an open gateway. And I'm going to tell you right now, I have absolutely no fear whatsoever because I know everything out there is of God. And that means even the stuff that's dense is still an expression of that. Why? To know itself, to know the contrast. Again, you can't know the color blue unless there's another color. If everything's blue, blue wouldn't exist. When there's green or red, you go, wait, what is that? You say, well, you're blue, and that's red. And that's how it works. So it's just experiencing that, and that is a choice by other people. Let it go. Let it go. Go dive into that amazing world that I just saw, that you just saw in that photograph. Isn't that cool? So I've been taking a lot of pictures here because I want to share more of my beautiful environment now that I'm here in a place where I can just walk freely and meditate out on the beach. I'm going to share a lot more of that with you, videos and everything. And the wildlife here on my balcony is just unbelievable. Beautiful birds. I'll be sharing that. Start looking for stuff. Start looking for it. Now, I'm not taking these pictures because I'm expecting something. I'm enjoying, I'm communing with nature, and those things show up. So you don't have to order anything. You don't have to run around and be a ghost hunter or anything like that. Be careful with that stuff too. But I thought that'd be very cool to show you that all these things that I've been talking about in these videos up until now, it's sort of like something came forward to confirm that yes, we are now getting to view those other dimensions easier, and they let themselves know that they are there. I don't believe it is some weird anomaly of the camera. I did not have I was not facing the sun. You tell me. I'll leave it up to you, but I feel very confident that that was some kind of light energy. Yeah, fun stuff, right? Come on over. We're creating miracles. Join the Miracle Circle. $29.95. You're going to hear me say this in practically every video. You get a whole month for that, of training, of getting outside of your limiting thoughts and going into that space. I take you to the quantum field. You get a free meditation with that and a free 1 to 2 hour session live with me. And if you don't get the live, if you miss the live one, you get the recording of that, where we talk about all these things, how to get control of that, how to go into this massively unlimited space that you always have access to. And then we go into what's called the Miracle Circle, where we create a circle of light, of protection, which I did last night. I don't think that's coincidence. It's coincidence. No, wasn't. You got to start believing that there's no coincidences. You are doing things. And yes, you can actually, there's a button or a castle, doesn't matter. There are things that you can do with weather. The American Indians and other cultures create rain. They've really done this. Greg Braden witnessed this in a drought. And it started raining within a couple of hours of this amazing ceremony that his friend did. And what is that? They have the power, just like you do, to alter things in a positive way. It can also be used negatively, but you don't want the consequences of that. Don't ever use it for your ego or self-serving that could possibly hurt another person. So if you're creating rain in a drought, obviously pretty much everybody's going to benefit from that. Amazing stuff, isn't it? I love it. More to come. I'm going to share more with you. All right, so please subscribe. Please share these. Share this everywhere. Go to Instagram. You can share my Instagram photo and ask people. It's on my Facebook page. You tell me what it is, and I look forward to going out into the quantum field of the amazing new earth, that new great awakening that takes us to things that we never imagined possible. Cool stuff, right? All right, I'll see you in the next video, my friend. You're whole perfect, strong and powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. Why do I say that? Because it's from the Master Key System. If you go into the Miracle Circle, we are studying the Master Key System. The Master Key System, it's a mantra that was used that healed somebody from certain death, who healed themselves completely, and it's well over 100 years old. I use it because there's power in words. It's not my favorite mantra, but it holds power. So I'm sharing it with you, and you can use it too and create your own. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. You are unconditionally loved, my friend. Namaste.